2, 1.
An incredibly exciting morning here near Van Horn, Texas. This is the West Texas desert, and right behind us, that is where that rocket lifted up. 21 years in the making for Jeff Bezos. He started this company, Blue Origin, back in 2000 with this goal of human space flight. It was a dream of his. Now that dream has come true, and it's also made history. Launching Jeff Bezos and his crew of 3 to the edge of space, 62 miles above the Earth's surface.
All right. Feels good to be in the flight suit.
Sitting at each of these windows, the largest ever to fly to space, each seat getting a nearly perfect view. The astronauts walking out to the capsule, boarding the New Shepard, and launching just after 9 a.m. Eastern. So what happened on board their short journey into history? 2 minutes after the launch, they accelerated to 3 times the speed of sound, Mach 3. The astronauts experiencing about 3 Gs as they reached the edge of space.
It's like having a gorilla sit on your chest. Think about 3 times your body weight pressing down on you.
3 minutes after launch, the capsule separated from the booster, putting them in microgravity, weightless for another 3 to 4 minutes.
Blue Control.
Then 6 minutes after launch, they buckled up again and started falling back to Earth. Parachute slowed its descent to about 16 miles per hour before it landed softly in the desert at just 1 mile per hour.
Welcome back to Earth.
The whole voyage, just 11 minutes.
Blue Control, Bezos, best day ever.
Bezos, his brother Mark, 82-year-old Wally Funk, and 18-year-old Oliver Damon emerging from the capsule after their historic trip. Wally Funk, now the oldest person ever to be in space. A dream come true for the woman who started training in the 60s for a Women in Space program, but was never given the chance to go until today.
The CDC is under pressure to revisit its COVID-19 guidance once again after a leading group of pediatricians Monday called for students to mask up when schools reopen for the fall.
We know that there are lots of kids in our school buildings who are younger than 12 and not yet eligible to be vaccinated.
The American Academy of Pediatrics is going against CDC recommendations, telling parents that students and teachers should wear masks this fall regardless of vaccine status.
The American Academy of Pediatrics, they're a thoughtful group. They analyze the situation, and if they feel that that's the way to go, I think that's a reasonable thing to do.
It comes as the highly contagious Delta variant fuels a spike in infections across the country. Health officials say nearly all new infections and deaths are among unvaccinated people.
We've had over 16,000 hospitalizations for children with COVID. This is probably about the 10th leading cause of death for kids in the past year.
In Vail, Arizona, students are returning to class this week with no masks required after much debate among the school board and parents.
Last year was certainly a challenge, but we are excited to open up as normal as possible.